Guys, so today I'm gonna be showing you how to submit with tag grading. So this is how you get the package from them. They ship it through FedEx Express, 2-day shipping, so you should get it within 2 business days. It comes in this cool little case that you zip up, and then it comes in this little box. And so it looks like I'm gonna be submitting with tag grading probably from here on out, just because of so many bad things I hear from PSA. So, and I like how the slabs look as well. So these are the contents. You get some sleeves. This is the packing list. So this will include all of your cards that you submit online prior to receiving your package. So that way, make sure to have all your cards on here, and you'll have your order number appear and everything, so that way when they receive it, they'll know exactly what order it is and everything. So here's a cool little zip tie that you'll be putting at the end, so you could lock up the little box that came in. There's the little deck box you put all the cards in once they're sleeved and in the rigid holders. So these are the tag shields and sleeves. So they give you 50. I ordered, this is the largest submission I've ever done, which is 44 cards. So this should cover all of them. Give you a little extra with this, which is pretty cool. Alright, we'll put this box away for later. We're gonna have to put everything back into the box later, so we'll just put that aside. Got the sleeves and shields here. These are the bigger ones. They're bigger than the ones that you have to use at GameStop, so easier to put the cards in. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble opening this up. Alright, here we go. So the sleeves, these are pull tabs, that way they could get them out of there pretty easy. These are very similar to the Pro Guard ones, just have the tag on top instead. Alright, so this is the stack. Here I had them in the little smaller ones that I was gonna submit through GameStop, but I might just have to transfer all these over to the ones they provide. Alright, so just taking them out of the panty sleeves. Those are the perfect fit ones. Put them into the pull slab ones, which are much easier to get into and loose. Get into the rigid holder. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe, and like. Leave a comment too. Much appreciated. So yeah, basically just putting all these into the ones they provided. When I was transferring these over, I looked over, saw a few nicks that I didn't see up close, and so there's a few of these that I probably should have submitted that I know I'm gonna probably get a 9 in, so probably a waste of money, but it's all good. Majority of these should be 10s. So as long as we keep their gem rate above 80%, I'll be happy. See, that's one I'm noticing right there. Like some nicks I did not notice before. With the better lighting, because I got new light and everything for the setup. Yeah, so this is one that I know I'm gonna get a 9 in for sure. And one I shouldn't have submitted. So I'm not gonna count this as the part of the gem rate count. At the end of the video, I'll put numbers up, see how many I expect to get 10s and how many I expect to get 9s. That way, all the ones I expect to get 10, that would be count as the gem rate. At the end of the next video, when I get all these in, should be about a month from now, hopefully sooner. But yeah, let me know if any of you guys have used Tag before. What's your experience with them? If you guys switched over as well. Not many vendors I see selling Tag slabs, so I figure if I'm like the very first or one of the first ones to be selling Tag, it should be cool. This is actually a resub right here. This Live Skip Fairy. I sent it into PSA and they gave me a 9 on it. I think it could get a 10 still, so that's gonna go to Tag. Alright, so this is the last few cards here. Just about finished putting all them in the sleeves and rigid holders. Trying to pump out a video once every week, so this is a late video, so I apologize about that. Consistency is key when being a YouTuber, so I'm gonna try to do one each week. Alright, so now you just put them in the deck box. Make sure they go into the order as well as that they're in the packing slip. So that way they know it's the right ones. It makes them easier, the job for them easier, I guess. Make sure you put the foam so there's no wiggle room, so they don't shake around. Apologies again for struggling here. Try not to damage the cards. There you go. Nice and snug. Close that up. Easy peasy. Like I said before, just make sure they're in the correct order from front to back. From first to last. Then you put it back in the box they gave you with the packing slip in there. And there you go, just put it back in the bag, put it back in the zipper, and make sure to put the zip at the end as well. I didn't show that, I lost the footage, apologies, but put the seal at the end, put it all the way tight, so that way it can't, cut it off and then put it back on that way. Alright, so here you can see all the 10s I'm expecting. And then there's a few that I looked over from the last look over, and yeah, I could see that they're probably not make a 10, so put a few 9s there. So total out of the 44, I'm expecting 37 of them to be 10s. Well, thanks for watching, guys.